Hi team, Mark here. I'm so inspired by all of you and I love the recipes that you are all sharing and the pics of your gains, and I wanted to give back to the community, and the best way I could think to do that is to share with you my favorite breakfast. I have it every single morning and it is the fluffiest egg burrito that you will ever have. And it's not only tastes great and it's really satisfying, but it has a whopping 86 grams of protein in it, only 12 carbs, and 13 grams of fat. So this is a 4-egg breakfast burrito, and it comes with chicken breast, grilled chicken breast, and jalapeno and red onion. Obviously, I put salt and pepper and some garlic salt in it, but what's the real secret is cottage cheese. It makes it so fluffy and so delicious, and I have one other thing that I add to it. It's Vita Protein. So this adds 18 grams of protein, but it also adds 20 grams of peptides. I have a lot of joint problems, maybe you do too. I'm old as the hills, my elbows hurt, my knees hurt. I'm playing beach volleyball all the time. So I'm trying to get as much collagen in there and trying to have joint health as well. The thing that's really cool, I love breakfast burritos, but flour tortillas just have so many carbs and so many calories, and this is why I'm really excited about this new product by Land Banterita, and it's carb counter flour tortillas. Now, I try to eat as much whole foods as possible. I don't like the processed stuff, but this is so hard to resist because it only has 90 calories and 4 net grams of carbs, and it's really hard to beat. So I want to show you guys how I make it extra fluffy, because how you process it I think really matters. So let's do it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is chop up some jalapenos, throw them into my pan to saute, and do some red onion. So since the chicken is already cooked, I'm gonna saute these up. So put these over here. Okay, so first thing we do, put the Vita Proteins in here. I just have a pre-measured scoop in there. I do 1 scoop, big scoop, per 2 eggs. Then we want to put some salt to taste, pepper, a little garlic salt. We're good to go. Okay, now that we have everything in there, I have this really cool Ninja blender. Absolutely love it. And this little thing is perfect, so just power. Then I just have a pan. I have a little bit of Pam in there, and see how thick that comes out and fluffy. Absolutely perfect. As you can see, the vegetables, the onions and the jalapenos are cooking up really nice. I want to cook those down a little bit more before I put the chicken in there. Now here's one of the secrets to doing this. You want to cook it covered under a low heat. That really allows it to fluff up, almost like I don't know if it's called a souffle or something like that, and it makes it absolutely amazing. It takes a little bit longer, but it is worth it. Okay, now that this is cooked down pretty well, I'm gonna throw this chicken in here. So this is way more chicken than I'm gonna use for my burrito, but since it is kind of time consuming, this I'll make for, this will make for 3 burritos. So this will really cut down on your time, just mixing this up and being able to store this for the next couple of days. So then you just have to make the eggs, and it makes it really, really easy. This is how I keep the heat in, and I warm my tortilla, just like that. So it's been about 3 more minutes, so let's see how it's doing. Oh, they look really good. So you don't want to break them up, you want to flip them. like that. You can see how fluffy they are, just absolutely beautiful eggs. All right, so we'll do our final preps here. So I have this perfectly soft tortilla that's just been going, and see how nice that came out. So I'm only going to use a little bit of it. So honestly, this is probably like 4 days worth of breakfast burritos. Then I want to take, so for those of you who are adjusting, so there's like 2 eggs there. I'm going to put in a little bit more because I really like it. But look how fluffy those eggs are. You're not going to get fluffier eggs any other way. It's absolutely incredible. So this is where now I'm going to add another 18 grams, or excuse me, 9 grams of protein because I don't use a full serving. So putting this Greek yogurt on there just adds an extra creaminess. It's so good. And then I didn't mention this at the beginning, but I love this stuff, the pepper plant. It's this really tiny place in California that they make it. You can get it on Amazon, super tasty. Doesn't need a whole lot, but it gives a really nice smoky taste for those of you who like, kind of like a pow. And I like avocado. Obviously, if you're in cutting and stuff like that, you want to go easy on this. This is I'm not cutting, so, and I like the avocado, so it's absolutely delicious. So now you just grab these together for those of you who don't know how to make a burrito, and then you pinch it in and flip it over, tuck that bad boy in, and there you have a beautiful burrito. And then I have this little extra bit. This is my little extra treat here, doing the 4 eggs. So I got an extra egg. I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken on there. I'm gonna get a little more of that on there, throw that in there. Put a little bit of pepper sauce on there. And voila, the most delicious fluffy burrito that you're ever gonna have with a little bit extra to go.